Today, we're setting sail for a different kind of adventure. We're heading to the heart of the Caribbean, to a beautiful island nation called Dominica. Now, Dominica isn't just about picture-perfect beaches and swaying palm trees, although it definitely has those in spades. This island nation boasts dramatic volcanic peaks, lush rainforests that seem straight out of a fairy tale, and a rich cultural heritage that's simply fascinating. But beyond the stunning scenery, there's something else brewing on Dominica. They have a dream, a vision for a brighter future, one filled with economic prosperity. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want that? So the big question is, how does a small island nation like Dominica achieve significant wealth? It might seem like a daunting task, but trust me, there are some pretty exciting possibilities on the horizon. Buckle up, because we're about to explore some of the potential avenues Dominica could take to reach their economic goals. Part 1. A glimpse into Dominica. Alright, before we jump into the nitty-gritty of strategies, let's get to know Dominica a little better. This volcanic island paradise gained its independence in 1978 and has a population of roughly 72,000 people. Now, according to the World Bank, Dominica's GDP per capita sits around $16,000, which means there's definitely room for growth. Tourism and agriculture are the mainstays of their economy, and they're doing a great job with those. But as they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversifying their economy is key for Dominica to achieve sustainable, long-term growth. So what kind of potential does this island nation hold? We're about to find out. There's a lot to unpack here. Infrastructure, collaboration, sustainability, innovation. All these things can play a crucial role in Dominica's journey towards prosperity. Stay tuned because things are about to get interesting. So now let's see how Dominica plans to get rich at all costs. Part 2. Investments in infrastructure. Now, let's get down to business and discuss Dominica's prospective growth. Imagine yourself as a traveler who is eager to experience the breathtaking rainforests of Dominica. But hey, what do you know? It might not always be easy to get there. Dominica's volcanic past has resulted in some quite spectacular scenery, which contributes to the island's beauty. Infrastructure enters the picture now. Envision slick, well-kept roads winding around the island, making it simpler to find those undiscovered waterfalls and amazing vantage points. Modernizing current highways and airports is essential. If travelers and companies are certain they can arrive comfortably and swiftly, they won't think twice about visiting. But there's still more. In the center of the Caribbean Sea is Dominica. It would be incredible to witness even more cruise ships arriving at cutting-edge, fully furnished seaports. Creating these ports would revolutionize the industry. Dominica would be more likely to be included on cruise lines' itineraries, which would attract a whole new crowd of tourists and stimulate the island's economy. Not to be forgotten is trade. Additionally, efficient seaports would simplify the import and export of goods. Imagine how simple it would be for Dominican farmers to ship their mouthwatering fruit and spices to nearby islands and beyond. Finally, dependable, sustainable energy is the icing on the cake. The volcanic terrain of Dominica conceals a valuable resource: geothermal energy. Putting money into geothermal power plants would yield two benefits. In the first place, it lessens the island's dependency on pricey imported fossil fuels by ensuring a reliable, clean power source. Second, it demonstrates to the outside world Dominica's commitment to sustainability, drawing in eco-aware companies and travelers eager to visit an environmentally responsible location. Putting money into ports, highways, airports, and clean energy is similar to laying a solid foundation for a home. It opens the door to Dominica's future prosperity. Part 3. Collaboration with other nations. Despite Dominica's modest size, its setting and scenic splendor make it a valuable asset. Consider Dominica as a vital component of a national, regional, and global network rather than as a lone participant. This is the concept. Dominica may take advantage of its advantages by collaborating with other nations and institutions. The market for Dominican goods and services could grow significantly as a result of free trade agreements with its Caribbean neighbors. Produced from Dominican farms might be exported to a vast network rather than just one or two islands. Consider going larger. How about joining together with significant travel agencies? Imagine opulent resorts surrounded by beautiful rainforests in Dominica, drawing affluent tourists who come for the opulent experience and remain for the jaw-dropping views. The distinctive biodiversity of Dominica is yet another goldmine for collaborations. Global conservation organizations and research institutes would be thrilled to work with Dominica to explore its amazing flora and fauna. These collaborations help the environment as well as draw eco-tourists who wish to see this richness up close. Together, we can access a multitude of knowledge and resources for Dominica. Forming alliances with other nations and institutions can benefit all parties and help Dominica move toward a more promising future. Part 4. Sustainable development. Imagine Dominica as a sustainable development model as well as a stunning island paradise. Imagine luscious jungles brimming with biodiversity, pristine rivers brimming with unique fish, and mist-covered volcanic peaks, all safeguarded and treasured. This is the road to long-term success for Dominica, not some idealistic notion. Ecotourism is the key. This isn't your typical trip with a package. Imagine going on well-guided hikes in unspoiled rainforests with people who are passionate about the environment. Imagine diving tours that carefully follow protocols to minimize their impact while visiting colorful coral reefs. In order to preserve Dominica's natural treasures for future generations, sustainable tourism entails leaving a minimal environmental impact. However, sustainability is not limited to travel. Organic farming thrives on the fertile volcanic soil of Dominica. Envision luxury fruits and veggies that are cultivated locally and exported to different parts of the world at a premium price. In addition to producing important exports, organic farming shields the earth from dangerous chemicals, preserving its fertility for many years to come. Not to be overlooked are Dominica's geothermal resources, which are its fiery core. Imagine using this abundant, clean, natural resource to export electricity to nearby islands in addition to using it to power the island itself. By lowering its dependency on fossil fuels and serving as an example for the region, Dominica might emerge as a pioneer in renewable energy. Through the adoption of sustainable practices, Dominica attracts eco-aware tourists and enterprises. Imagine posh eco-lodges that blend in well with the surroundings and draw tourists who value the beauty of nature. Imagine multinational collaborations that bring knowledge and resources to the island, with an emphasis on conservation and research. This is the way Dominica may achieve long-term prosperity, ensuring that environmental preservation and economic expansion go hand in hand. Part 5. Diversifying the economy. Now we've discussed constructing infrastructure and working with people, but what about coming up with something completely original? Dominica cannot continue in the same manner and hope for a different result. This is where creativity comes into play. Consider Dominica as a center for intellectual curiosity, a tech startup haven. To entice innovative companies and entrepreneurs to the island, we're discussing the possibility of providing tax advantages and constructing high-speed internet infrastructure. Imagine this: pristine beaches, verdant jungles, and state-of-the-art tech firms living side by side. Nice, huh? However, Dominica's volcanic terrain is another undiscovered beauty. Not only is all that subterranean geothermal energy useful for heating houses, but it also has a ton of research and development possibilities. Dominica has the potential to lead the way in renewable energy solutions by making investments in this area. Imagine giving scientists and engineers who are developing novel ways to harness the Earth's natural heat sources well-paying jobs. Dominica became a green energy powerhouse by using clean energy not just to power itself but also to export to nearby islands. Dominica can attract skilled people from all over the world and diversify its economy by embracing innovation and cultivating a creative culture. This wouldn't just bring in new money, it would also inject a fresh wave of ideas and energy into the island nation. Part 6. Challenges and considerations. Let's face it, achieving riches isn't always an easy feat. Hurricanes and torrential rains are a regular hazard due to climate change in Dominica. We must make investments in disaster preparedness, such as more robust infrastructure and early warning systems. A potential obstacle for Dominica is luring in international investment. Gaining the trust of prospective investors can be greatly aided by streamlining procedures and guaranteeing political stability. Nobody wants to invest their money in an environment where things are uncertain or where regulations are constantly changing. Yes, these are obstacles, but they are not insurmountable. Dominica is capable of overcoming these challenges and forging its route to a prosperous future with rigorous preparation and a dedication to innovation. So, will Dominica's plans for long-term wealth pay off? We'll have to wait and see. But before you go, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode, and don't forget to check out the end screen for another video unraveling a nation's economic story. Let's keep exploring.